move in as well. So just trying to ascertain exactly what's going on here behind the stalls, but it's $2.60 for Watchme Win, $3.10 Manolo Bling, $8 Sans Doute. And now Watchme Win is loaded into barrier one. Stubby gets aboard. So everything A-OK with the favourite. The light comes on. Carrickazoo to join them, and we're set for the John Hawkes. Group 3, third of the day. Ready at Morfettville. Set to go. Starter holding them. Now we're happy and they're off, and Watchme Win jumped away quite okay. Manolo Bling began like a rocket and shoots straight to the lead from Pressdown. Garlib, Watchme Win, Carrickazoo, and then a gap has already appeared of 3 lengths to La Defense from Cool Magnum. Volcanic Express, Sans Doute, the last one validated. 750 metres to run. Manolo Bling by a half on Pressdown, who's 3 deep outside of Carrickazoo. Watchme Win, Stubby with a lovely sit in behind the speed, a length to Garlib as they race up to the 600. Then La Defense, 5 from the speed. Cool Magnum, Volcanic Express, Sans Doute spotting them 7, validated. They peel for home, and Manolo Bling left the fence. Watchme Win can come through. Carrickazoo and Pressdown are joining in. Manolo Bling joined by Watchme Win, Carrickazoo, Pressdown, and then Garlib validated. There's no Sans Doute. Volcanic Express is charging through the fence. Watchme Win in front. Volcanic Express is rumbling late, but Watchme Win will win the John Hawkes by a length to Volcanic Express and Pressdown. Manolo Bling, Carrickazoo, Garlib, and then Cool Magnum. Next one in at the head of the others was Sans Doute from Validated, and La Defense has pulled up near the rear.
Watchme Win, well, we did just that. This progressive sprinter breaks through at Group 3 level. He wins the John Hawkes for a big team of excited connections, John, including our very own Terry McAuliffe. I've never seen a more composed man with a horse just winning at Group 3.
There was no people hugging koalas and trees today like Terry did when Gold Rush Guru won. But Watchme Win, I'm pretty sure that's a career best effort. Really progressive horse. He's come a long way since a delayed start to his racing career. Win 5 from start number 10. And importantly, he's kept running right through the line. Volcanic Express was well ridden by Justin Potter, saving ground. He had a little sein at 100 metres out, but Watchme Win was too tough for him. Manolo Bling had a nice, easy run in front, but she couldn't hold a candle to him late.
One for the good guys. Tez, congratulations.
Yeah, Andrew, congratulations. He's come such a long way in basically 12 months of racing. Now 5 wins from 10 starts, and I guess he's booked himself a spot in the Group 1 Goodwood.
Yeah, we dreamt of that at the start of this preparation. Today he's booked himself there, and it was a dominant run and a good win. Really happy with it, and we were excited for a fortnight. But yeah, we had a big layoff with him, and we all thought that perhaps he wasn't going to have a racing career. But he's lightly raced now, and he's taking each step with a giant stride. So really happy today.
We'll relate that story once again. So you bought him in Melbourne at the sales there. He was a horse that you always liked. Firstly, as a yearling, you paid, I think it was 150 or 1,000 or thereabouts for him, but liked him as a 2-year-old as well. And then there was a nasty accident here one morning at track before he'd raced.
Yeah, he just got copped a little bit of a buffeting from a rogue horse. So we had 3 horses involved in the incident. He copped the worst of it. Everyone was all right. Thankfully, the riders are all okay. But he had a significant injury, which just needed time. And when time ticks, you don't know what will happen. And so then we had to, long rehab to get him back. And now he's racing well. And he looks like he has an absolute thirst for racing. And he's a strong sprinter, and he's heading in the right direction. So it was patience for everybody, and watched over by good eyes. And he's duly repaying everyone now.
The veterinary report way back then was that probably unlikely to ever race. Thankfully, he was able to be saved, and he had to have 12 months with Mother Nature. When he finally came in, he was one big horse.
He was a big horse. He's a strong horse. He's strong over the shoulder and at the hind quarter, and he's gross. So just needed to take a lot of time to get him going, which we did that, and everything we did last prep was best much formative, really. So set this prep up, and this prep is really it's just shooting straight down the aisle. So it's been well worth the wait.
Even on race day, it's not straightforward. You have to be mindful of him in the barriers, that he can be a bit of a problem.
Yeah, he's had a few issues with regard to jumping and accepting the barriers, and you know, we worked on that. Taylor Johnson did a great job. You know, Jason's done a great job, and you know, you just work horses out as you go along, and you know, his procedure is you know, great. The blindfold works a treat, and he jumped well today, and he hasn't jumped well in the past, so he was always sort of. You always sort of hope that he will in these short races, but yeah, he's emerging as you know, almost now a genuine racehorse.
Congratulations to yourself and the team. You've done a mighty job with him, Glue.
Thanks, Terry.